The process of being stopped and frisked by the New York Police Department is humiliating, invasive, and in the findings of a federal court, too often unjustified. Judge Sher Scheinlin noted in her 195-page ruling that 88% of those stopped are let go without an arrest or ticket, suggesting police never had grounds to stop them in the first place. She called it indirect racial profiling that has resulted in the disproportionate and discriminatory stopping of blacks and Hispanics.
The massive increase in stops is not the product of chance or happenstance, but because of a purposeful move by the city of New York to direct this practice at blacks and Hispanics.
If we can find remedies to stop officers from violating our constitutional rights, then maybe other forms of police abuse as it relates to people in my community and other community members, maybe some of that begins to stop.
The ruling is a victory for the young black and Latino men who joined with the Center for Constitutional Rights to argue that they were being unfairly targeted by police because of their race and age. For many, getting stopped by police became routine. Some police officers testified that they were under pressure to make the stops, whether justified or not, to meet quotas. Clifford Rigaud says he received bad evaluations for refusing to go along.
And so when you didn't do it, all the supervisors here started gang up on you. And they start putting you on details, assignments that mostly delegated to rookies.
The judge did not order the NYPD to end stop and frisk altogether. Instead, she's appointed a federal monitor to oversee the department and how the policy is implemented. But Mayor Michael Bloomberg and Police Commissioner Ray Kelly say this will hinder their ability to fight violent crime, which has gone down under their watch.
As a result, today we have fewer guns, fewer shootings, and fewer homicides. In fact, murders are 50% below the level they were 12 years ago when we came into office.
The mayor says he doesn't think the city got a fair trial and he plans to appeal the ruling. That means it may be a while before officers on the street are forced to implement the recommendations of the judge. But her decision does send a clear message that the old way of doing business is no longer acceptable. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, New York.